Go.
This is 15 minutes of
15 minutes useless information. Let's go. I didn't know this. Put a 5.
But I bumped it up 5 minutes.
This man found 5 more useless information. Let's go. W10K subs.
As long as these videos keep doing good, I will keep making them. So if you want to see more useless information in the future, let me know.
Chat, look at this. Every single BO4 player plays on realistic. Why? Why? Why do you play on one hit, man?
Dropping a like and
so bizarre.
And with that being said, let's jump straight into this useless information.
Let's see it.
Darius is the first zombies map where you had to interact with 3 different items around the map to activate the Easter eggs.
I knew that.
On Black Ops 2, if you throw a Semtex at the teddy bear and then hit the mystery box, the teddy bear will stay there.
Okay, I did not know that. What the heck? That's a cool one. I actually did not know that. That's very useless, though. Literally no point.
BR11 can calm down George. Bots
Yeah, we knew
can do
that.
Easter egg steps in Black Ops 4.
Which is the dumbest thing in the world. Imagine having a bot do the Voyage of Despair Easter egg. Actually, you know what? That's not even that bad.
Setsubo no Shima is the only Easter egg that requires you to use a specific consumable to beat it.
Which was the dumbest decision ever, because what it means is that if you're playing offline, it literally gates you from ever doing the Zetsubo no Shima Easter egg. Such a dumb step. If you're level 1. So garbage, man. I mean, Voyage with 3 bots? That's insane, bro.
In Classified, if you try to use the elevator while standing in the doorway, it'll say that the elevator is blocked.
Same thing with 5, I'm pretty sure.
On Water War Darius, if you shoot yourself with the Wonderwaffe, you will actually take away your Juggernog, and you will go back to a 2-hit down.
That is not useless information. That is... Krups would be crying if he saw this right now.
On Blood of the Dead, the hands that poke out of the catwalk can bypass Victorious Tortoise. Speed...
Why? Blundell, why? That is horrible.
Down. On Blood of the Dead, the hands that poke out...
Also, apparently there's an unfound Easter egg with these arms. Apparently in the game files of Blood. I've heard that. I don't know if it's cut. I don't know. Who knows?
Out of the catwalk can bypass...
That's so dumb.
Speed Cola helps you repair barriers faster.
I mean, okay. One in the chat if you didn't know that. I'm pretty sure everyone in the stream knows that. I thought that was like one of the selling points.
In Origins, you can enter Thor from
Get out of here, man.
below where you grab the first lightning part.
Yeah, but fun fact though, if you do this on BO3, you literally die when you come out of the robot. So don't do this. Do not do this. I don't know why man said this.
Why is this useless, you ask? Well, because
Yeah.
this happens almost every single time that you do it.
Yeah.
There is a total of 10 jump pads in the biodome on Moon. In Shadows of Evil, if you shoot this picture and interact with where it was, you can play the game in noir mode. Now,
Chat, this is a hidden Easter egg that I actually talked about with Treyarch. They actually told me, chat, you know why you have to crouch and look up to the devs? They literally told me the point of this Easter egg. These slimy dudes at Treyarch. You know what they said? They said it's towards, so it makes you kneel towards the devs to make it black and white. When they told me that, I was like, dog, what are y'all on about, bruh?
now, unfortunately, this noir mode effect will be on for the rest of your game.
Blundell apparently said that there's another Easter egg that you can do in noir mode on Shadows. Maybe it's for the impossible egg on this map. IDK, though. Nobody's found it to this day, though.
But with saying that, there are a couple ways to, temporarily at least, turn off noir mode.
Oh, I didn't know.
One is by going into beast mode, and the second is by standing inside an Apothicon Servant.
I did remember that. Yeah, the Apothicon Servant gives you color for some reason. So maybe that's a step. Maybe these are like intentional steps to find a secret Easter egg. That's interesting, man.
In most Ether maps, the time on the clocks in the map are always set to either 115 or 935. Of course, being little Easter eggs for element 115
common,
and group 935. You can use Electric Cherry or an explosive weapon to launch a rhino's body. In the BO1 main menu,
I didn't know that.
if you click zombies and then look at the TVs to the right of you, you can see a picture of 5. More specifically, though, you can see a picture of Quick Revive on 5.
Yeah, some OG version of what 5 was originally supposed to be.
If you know anything about 5, then you know that that's not where Quick Revive is.
That's where Speed Cola is.
In the final version of the map. And
I knew about that.
When you die, you can hear the warden laughing and the game over music.
Hearing that after not getting to the boss fight at the end is just the word. It's just PTSD as a sound. PTSD.
If you beat the Easter egg, though, the Warden's laugh will not be in the game over music.
I actually didn't even realize that, to be quite honest. That's kind of crazy.
In BO4 Zombies, when you activate Zombie Shell on a horde of zombies, it'll take off the zombies' limbs for some reason. In World at War
Functional video game.
loading screens, Treyarch refers to the mystery box as a
Bro, he literally has to censor out the word Nazi. That is so sad. YouTube, you suck. You suck, man.
treasure chest. It's kind of weird when you look back at it. Buried is really glitchy
That is interesting that they called it treasure chest. I never realized that.
on PC. For example, if you turn your FOV above 100, then the map will sometimes straight up disappear. And
This same thing happens on Moon. If you put your FPS too high, you can literally fly through the sky on the low grav on Moon for some reason, on BO1.
if your FPS is too high, then you can't fly with the paralyzer.
Yeah, it's something to do with
The monkey
jumping.
throw grenades back at you.
What? Oh no, I knew this. I don't know why I'm so shocked about this. I just forgot about it. It's only on BO1 though, right?
In Shangri-La, the monkey
I mean, in BO3 you never see this because you have Widow's Wine. I forgot.
throw grenades back at you. In Der Eisendrache, there is a raven next to Mule Kick that you can shoot and kill. We all thought that this had something to do with an Easter egg, but as of July 31st, we still have yet to find anything pertaining to this raven.
And Blundell's like, it's an Easter egg. Yo, yeah, my guy.
But hey, at least we have a new pig, am I right? In Garage Crovey, there are music sheets that you can find around the map for the Easter egg song Revelations from, well, Revelations. There's actually two different
That's pretty
versions
cool.
of this
I
song.
remember
There's
seeing
the
this.
version that we found before Revelations even came out.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Bro, chat, can I just get a W and Drake's in chat for Treyarch Sound Team? They are just so amazing. In every sense of the word, they are just fire. They have never let us down once, bro. Even in Vanguard, they did good. The Treyarch Sound Team is literally elite. Probably the best sound team in all of gaming, I would even go as far to say, bro. And it's like literally a group of under like 5 people too. They're just so crazy.
And then there's the version that's in the actual map.
Oh, and this is the orchestral version. I like the little space dog thing too. I didn't even realize. Ah, yeah. Rev had some amazing soundtrack, bro. When you're like leaping across the islands and stuff. Rev was a good map,
On
man.
Origins, this drop is called... But on Black Ops 4, the exact same drop is called...
Shout out to retconning things that don't matter. Let's go BO4. So it was, yeah, blood money and then bonus points.
For Burger Town or Infection, the Magnetron is called the MWG. In Shadows of Evil,
I never knew that, and I don't think I ever would have known that, because I ain't watching the Burger Town trailer, brother. Does Smith play still streaming? He does. He just doesn't really play zombies. He plays other games now.
you can throw a Widow's Wine Grenade at a meatball, and it will fly somewhere in the map.
What?
During the COD XP event in
That's a very rare thing.
2016, Jason Blundell poked fun at Infinite Warfare Zombies for having a tutorial mode, even going as far as to say this. What
Wait, some games make it easy with tutorial modes and holding your hand. I say F that. Blundell, you literally added one in BO4. What are you talking about? I never knew this, and the fact that it's from an old Noah J tweet makes it even funnier. What the heck? Bro, that's why they never publicize this information. What the heck? Dude is legit off his rocker, man.
What makes this really funny is in the very next Treyarch game, there is indeed a tutorial mode.
And he's literally in it as well, and you get a certificate. That's so funny. Blundell.
Better yet,
What a
number
lod.
2, in the D Machina Easter egg, you have to
Shout out to
input a
Chop.
password into the computer. That password is AHV, and what that password stands for is Angelica Hannibal Vogel. If this still don't ring a bell, which it probably don't, this is Valentina.
Yeah, it's all... Chat, I'm going to be honest. I saw a Dark Ether storyline video. I'm not gonna lie, Dark Ether story is a snoozer. It's a fat L. L or W for Dark Ether story. It is so bad. I just don't care. It's so, like, they try and connect all the campaign characters into zombies, and now Vanguard is canon, and I just don't give a... I don't care. I'm really curious, like, how COD 2024 story is gonna go, because there's like a few people on Twitter that know about the story in Dark Ether, but my gosh, it is just not it.
His real name. She in fact was the daughter of Dr. Vogel. In Blood of the Dead, if you wanted to, you could get the Wraithfires back for the Easter egg. When you get off the bird step, you can do the first half of the Hell's Redeemer quest to get rid of the Tomahawk. In Zetsubo no Shima, you can play
Blood of the Dead.
Samantha's Lullaby.
On the bulbs, yes. The bulb Easter egg. This is one of my favorite musical side eggs. Why does that sound so good? Treyarch Sound Team, man. What a W. They're so good. They are so good, man. My gosh, they go off, bro.
The trees on Dead of the Night look laughably bad. Or at least...
2018 video game, by the way. Chat, if I were to show you this image, what year do you think this game would have been made? My answer would not have been 2018.
So we think, because here's the weird thing about these trees. When you aim at said trees, they'll begin to glow and they'll stay glowing until you stop aiming.
It's the Dark Ether. All the storylines are connected. And also, you know what they're doing, the Dark Ether? They're bringing in the Chaos assets that Jason Liddell explicitly said they're separate stories. And now Treyarch's just like, we don't care. Chaos is a part of it too. It's just, Dark Ether is not it. It's just not it.
Now, if you ask me, this almost has to be...
When did they, though? In Call of Duty Vanguard, the greatest zombies game. You can look it up. I'm not even joking.
...of some kind. But as far as I can...
They are literally retconning what Jason Blundell said. I mean, it's not even that big of a deal because Blundell did it already.
Easter eggs involving these trees. So, if you know why these trees do this, please leave a comment down below because I really want to know why this happened.
Because this map literally came out without a trailer. That's why it does it.
This is in fact just a glitch, but the reason I'm bringing this up is because you all told me in the comments, when you look at these trees in split screen...
How broken is this map? Look at this! What?
You can actually see the other person's screen.
What? You can see the other person's screen on the trees, Treyarch? On the trees?
It's because you all told me in the comments, when you look at these trees in split screen, you can actually see the other person's screen.
That's next level bad. I'm sorry, that's next level bad, Treyarch. That is a fat L. That is horrible. I've never even heard of something like this before, bro. You can literally screen peek just by looking at trees, man. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my gosh.
Cost 1,250 points on release, but now it costs 1,300 points. Speaking of...
It's just crazy how much I just don't know from these videos. Like, I think I know everything, but it's just always something I don't know.
Of the Mozu on launch, the operator mod on it, the Skull Splitter, used to be insane.
It used to be broken.
You could easily kill
any
Easter egg boss with the Mozu in like one clip. But unfortunately, Treyarch patched this, and now the Mozu is...
Why do you patch things in a PvE mode, Treyarch? Dude, the nerfs on BO4 made me almost blow a gasket. When they nerfed the Mog, why do you nerf things in a PvE mode? And you know when Treyarch nerfs something in zombies, it goes from being amazing to just absolute garbage, right?
Worthless. In Ascension, you can interact with the red phones around the map, and you can hear the 5 crew on the other side.
Yeah, that's a classic lore. Eat some beans for the chowdy.
A lot of cool Easter eggs in Nuketown Zombies. Just to name a few for you real quick. On round 5, you can hear the bus's horn from Transit. If you melee
Just
the
don't wanna
bunker
hear
door,
that.
you can hear Marlton from Victus speaking.
What an interminable wait.
And on round 20,
Bro, what are you doing in there? What is man's doing in Marlton? This is why Marlton my least favorite character, bro.
5, the zombies' eyes will turn blue. This is because Nuketown actually takes place at the same exact time as Moon. To confirm this, on top of the blue eyes, you can hear dialogue from Moon in between.
The Blue Eyes egg on original Nuketown is like the only reason to play Nuketown, literally.
Login. Teddy. Password is a liar. I'm not, but that's
Me
why
playing
no one
Moon?
gets it.
And on BO3 Moon, if you go to Area 51 after you complete the Easter egg, you can see a mushroom cloud. You guessed it, this is the same mushroom cloud as the one on Nuketown Zombies. There's one
Oh, I didn't know
Easter
that.
egg on Nuketown that I just learned about while getting this footage. On Alpha Omega, as you probably know,
Alpha Omega.
the houses are labeled A through F, and we know this because of the mailboxes in front of each house. Well,
I was literally playing Alpha Omega and trying to figure out how the houses were named after letters. Because in everybody's guide, they're just like, go to the F house. What are you talking about? What is the F house? Now I know.
on Nuketown Zombies, these mailboxes are a lot cooler. The two mailboxes in front of the houses read Mason and Woods.
What? No way. Dude, that is sad that BO2 Nuketown is better than Alpha Omega. That's wild, bruh.
I guess referring to Black Ops 1's campaign.
That's
I don't know the reasoning
wild.
behind it, so if you know why, please let me know down below in the comments.
Just because, my friend.
Actually, I lied. There is one more cool Easter egg on Nuketown. Well, it's not really an Easter egg, but in the game over screen, you can see that the bunker door is open. Jimmy Zielinski really did like trolling the community, didn't he? When
He legit hated us so much that he got fired for it. Like, that's like next level hater movement right there. You gotta be a next level hater to get fired just to hate your community. Boys, Reverse Rainbow Perk Challenge. We did this today.
When Treyarch first uploaded the Origins intro all the way back in 2013, they made a pretty funny typo. In this trailer, they introduced us to Primus. They showed us Tank Dempsey, they showed us Takeo Masaki, and they showed us Dr. Edward Richtofen.
Oh, it's
But they showed us
Nikolai.
a fourth person who isn't in Primus. They showed us Nikolai Belinksy. Belinksy?
I mean, honestly, it's hard to even spot because, like, bro, I wasn't even paying attention. KSI's in Zombies, boys. He made it. Chat, KSI's in Zombies. He made it, bro. Let's go, W. He was in Roblox. Now he's in BO2.
Belinksy? I don't know. Either way, it's spelt wrong, and they swiftly took down the video and re-uploaded it with the Nikolai that we know and love today. And
Nah, man. Bring back KSI. Bring back KSI and Tank Deji, man.
5, there is a blacked out portrait of someone who we didn't know who it was for a long time. Well, by doing a short side quest on Classified, you can make Ultimus Richtofen the blacked out portrait, and then the other portrait will be Primus Nikolai. This was actually for
I really wonder, like, because I don't think Jimmy Zielinski thought that this was going to be Primus Nikolai. I think Blundell retconned it. I think that, chat, I wonder who Zielinski, like, would have originally put at this portrait. Because I think this was Blundell retconning what this portrait was. Chat, I actually believe that this portrait might have been Gersh. Because you know in the Ascension poster that they have Gersh and everybody's wondering, like, who the heck is that? I think it legit might have been Gersh. That's who it probably was, not Primus Nikolai.
foreshadowing.
Or
of the
Pablo.
Classified,
Could have been Pablo,
where
too.
instead of following
Or
Ultimus
Jebediah
crew,
Brown.
The Ultimus crew follows their new leader, Primus Nikolai. In Firebase Z, there is an Easter egg to get 3
You're on to nothing, Lex? Most definitely.
jump pads. Why is this useless, you ask? Because you need to play Dance Dance Revolution 6 times on each jump pad just to save 500 points.
Treyarch, why add side Easter eggs that no one's gonna do? I'm so bewildered.
Doing so takes like 2 or 3 minutes to do, and if you mess up at any point doing this Easter egg, then you have to redo the entire Easter egg. and people wonder why I don't like this map. In the garage
Firebase Z boys.
Kirby trailer, Nikolai says this.
This should do job. Job of killing.
He says that
It's a coagulant. Shut up, girl. Bro, Nikolai, shut up, my guy. That is not gonna do you nothing, my G. I didn't even realize that.
Let's just read the description of coagulant real quick. Longer bleed out time. How does this do job?
Woo!
In buried, if you
Let's
throw a
go.
time bomb in Leroy's cage and then shoot Leroy to lock him in the cage, you can actually teleport with the time bomb into Leroy's locked cage. This is your new home until there's another crew that comes set the both of you free.
Wow, what a great Easter egg, dude. Let's go.
In Blood of the Dead, you can shoot down the water tower. Whether you love or hate this map, you can't deny that things like this in zombies are extremely...
This was really cool. This was probably my favorite part about all of Blood of the Dead, to be quite honest. Which is kind of sad. Seeing a water tower come out and it's filled with blood, and then that's how you get the spork. Kind of sad, but it was cool to see.
cool. The M1911 wasn't in Zombies Chronicles for around a month after it launched. All the maps that should have had the 1911 instead...
Bro, I'll never forget when people on Twitter were destroying Treyarch for not having the M1911. One in the chat, if you remember that and you were there. Dude, everybody was pissed. Everybody was pissed. I'm even shocked that Treyarch did it. They almost never listened to the community. That's why I'm shocked. Like, the fact that the M1911 was that iconic that people wanted it is kind of crazy, man.
had the MR6 as your starting weapon. Now, as per normal with COD Zombies fans...
Because I remember playing Chronicles at the event, and we had the MR6, and I was just like, okay.
Everyone acted like it was the end of the world, but
Yeah.
in the interview, Jason Blundell explained why it wasn't in the game yet.
Simple story is, just wasn't ready in time.
W, let's go. Let's go. Because they were making the welling for BO4 chat. Come on, come on. Credit Noah J456, guys.
Every time we add something in, we have to test everything. And you have a period of submission that you've got to kind of get in. You've got to QA before that point. Yes, we need.
Noah J's like, uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
We were making it. Yes, we wanted to get the zombie community for it, but it
No,
wasn't ready.
uh-huh.
And you'd have to
Oh, yeah.
basically offset all your release schedules. Try, and it wasn't.
Mr. Blundell, why is the Annihilator on every single Chronicles map? Because it wasn't ready in time. Okay, I see.
That significant thing that
That's right.
Thing
Yeah.
to get.
Yep, yep.
Additionally,
Yeah. That's right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
more wall buys that were changed after release. In Shinonuma, the HVK used to be on the wall in the fishing hut, but it got replaced after release with the MP40 wall buy. And one more that I know of, in the Speed Cola room for Kino, the wall weapon here used to be the Kuda, but it also got replaced with...
Bro, this is what I'm saying. The MP40 is that iconic. MP40 and M1911 were that iconic in the original Chronicles maps that they said, screw the Kuda, we're bringing it back, which I think was a great play. I mean, the MP40 is just so much better.
The MP40.
I agree.
Exo Zombies Outbreak,
Not back to Exo's voice. No!
there is a second Easter egg ending to the map. On the final step, if you melee...
I literally explained this today, chat. You get the Exfil. Exfil in 2014.
zombies to collect the key cards instead
Let's
of
go.
them with your guns, you can actually successfully exfil and win. And people think Cold War was the first to do exfils.
That's what I'm saying. Exfil and Outbreak actually happened in 2014, boys. But I actually thought you had to do the super egg to get that exfil to work. I don't know if what he said was correct. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I don't know.
In BO4, if you pull out your specialist, put it away, and then pull it right back out, you can run around the map with your specialist and it'll never go away. Why is
Woo! Functional video game. I love Black Ops 4. This is my favorite game, man.
this useless, you ask? Well, because you can't kill any zombies with it. It's just an aesthetic thing.
It's just for the aesthetic, guys. Don't worry. Woo! Let's go, man. That's amazing.
To run around Dead of the Night or 9 with the hammer. Speaking of Dead of the Night, when you shoot the flames for the fire core trap with the max wonder weapon, they turn blue. This is, of course, for the main
Yeah, there's a way you can turn them green, right?
With the single upgraded wonder weapon, the Chaos Theory, the flames...
This was a cool change, and people thought this was for an Easter egg, but it was just aesthetic. It's pretty cool, though. I did know this.
I
Yeah.
don't know much about game design, and I might be wrong about this. But as far as I know, this isn't as simple as recoloring an old asset.
No, it was
Instead,
definitely placed intentionally. I just think that maybe they added it maybe because they like the wonder weapon. I don't know.
this is an entirely new one. So it
Yeah.
almost has to be in the game for some reason, besides just giving you no trap damage. I will now go over
Oh, it doesn't give you trap damage. Well, maybe that's what it is for. I don't know.
every single map in Zombies history and give you the translations for them, unless they're in English, obviously. Nocturne Toten translates from German into Night of the Undead.
It's wild how we were literally talking about this today on stream as well.
Baruch translates to crazy, or
Crazy,
insane,
yeah.
or asylum.
Asylum,
Which makes a lot
yeah.
of sense because, well, you know. Shinonuma translates from Japanese to Swamp of Death. Darice translates to the Giant. Kino
Yeah.
no Toten translates to Cinema or Theater of the Dead. And that's the last one until BO3, surprisingly.
Wow, really? Yeah, because BO2 was literally all English names. Transit, Die Rise, Mob of the Dead, Buried, and Origins. That's true. I didn't even realize that.
Translates to the Iron Dragon. Zetsubo no Shima translates to the Island of Despair.
Yeah.
God Krobi translates to
City of Blood, baby.
which is such a cool name.
Which, I mean, it is, man. City of Blood, baby.
The finale of the Ether storyline, Tagger Toten. It's actually the polar opposite of Nox.
Day
It
of the
translates
Dead.
to Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Comes full circle. D Machina translates to The Machine, and
The machine. The map. The machine.
Mauer Toten translates to Wall of the Dead. I can't
Yeah,
believe I'm
Wall of the
including
Dead.
this, but I might as well give you the translations for Vanguard. So Duran Fong
You don't need to do all that, my guy. It's all good. You don't need to do all that. It's all right.
translates to The Beginning, and finally, Terra Maledicta translates from Latin, The Cursed Earth. That's not a bad
Wow, that's a great name for the map.
name, actually. It's a shame the game sucks. And Zetsubo no Shima and Origins on Black Ops 3, you can do some weird lunge animation with the shield. Now, if you ask me, this really reminds me of the rocket shield, with how you can just lunge like 5 or 10
Yeah, listen, Zetsubo was broken on launch, so I'm not surprised if the shield was built in with like the mechanics from DE. I would not be surprised at all, man.
feet without moving. In Ancient Evil, you can't jump while aiming down sight with the shield. If you go to the docks, you can see
weird.
that there's fireworks going off in both Mob of the Dead and Blood of the Dead. This is because Mob of the Dead takes place on New Year's Eve, and Blood of the Dead takes place on July 4th. In a previous video,
I didn't even know that they take place on different days. I thought it was the same day. I mean, it makes sense. Doesn't really matter.
said this. Do you know what this weapon is on Revelations? If you said the Vesper, you
It's the Vesper, not the HVK. Oh, no, it is the HVK. This looks like the Vesper wall buy. They just messed up the outline. I
would be
forgot.
wrong. This is in fact the HVK 30.
Yep.
For some weird reason, the HVK wall buy on this map has the Vesper's chalk outline.
Treyarch would be like,
This, in
I
fact,
forgot.
Isn't the only map on Black Ops 3 to have a messed up chalk outline.
Shadows has one too.
The Giant,
Oh, yeah, these are the that's the Shiva, is it not?
Horizon
Or what is that?
And Zetsubo no Shima. The HVK's chalk outline is the Shiva. On
What? Why? Treyarch? Treyarch's like, screw the HVK.
Garad Krobi and Revelations, the HVK's chalk outline is the Vesper.
Is the Vesper.
The weird thing
Weird.
about this, though, is on every single Chronicles map that the HVK is on,
It's right.
the wallbuy is actually correct. It's actually the HVK wallbuy for the HVK.
Let's go,
But
W.
Treyarch just could not leave well enough alone, so
True.
they instead passed on the Shiva curse to the IC.
ICR? Bruh. I think they just... This was definitely them just being a little lazy. Which is kind of weird, man, because I have somebody reporting all the BO2 wall textures in 4K as well for the wall outline chalks. And it was not difficult. It's literally just outlining the gun. You know? This kind of stuff makes me realize that they didn't have enough time for Chronicles. You know?
The ICR has the Shiva's chalk outline on every single Chronicles map. In Garage
Wow.
Krovi, you can use any warpa here to get back into the boss fight arena after you beat the Easter egg.
I forgot about that. That's such a cool little addition.
Speaking of the Easter egg, for the longest time, Gorod Krovi's Easter egg was literally impossible to beat. This is because the game would always crash without fail during...
One in the chat if you played on PS4 during that. Oh my gosh. For like, what was it, 3 or 4 years, Gorod Krovi was completely unbeatable. You'd get to the cutscene and your game would crash and you would never be able to get the gate worm for this map. It was so bad, bro. I'll never forget that.
Treyarch almost 4 years.
Yeah, it was horrid.
Absolutely.
Yeah, horrid.
In Black Ops 1 Moon, you can see the Earth from, well, Earth. In Shadows of Eden,
They kept that in Chronicles, and then I made a video about it, and then they, like, I put it in my video for one of the Chronicles debuts, and they took it out.
well, there's a teddy bear outside this window in the Footlight District. On the New Industry
know
step
that.
in Blood of the Dead, when you finish sucking the ghost, you can hear his footsteps, which he shouldn't have because, of course, he's a ghost.
Functional gameplay.
Additionally, you can shoot the ghosts that move the Pack-a-Punch machine, and this red substance will come out of their body. And finally,
Red substance? Oh, I understand why you can't say it. Dude, Blood of the Dead, man. Like, come on, bro.
you can jump through the lab windows on 5. So there was 15 minutes of useless information.
Bro, that was an amazing video. W video jolts. This was crazy.
Also, comment any useless information
There was so much I didn't actually know in this one, especially the one about Dead of the Night one, bro.